How are
Mm,
you?
yeah, I'm good.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's, it's actually Halloween, so
Yep. I
yeah.
heard about it from the other teacher.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, because I think this is your second level test, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So most of the teachers actually had their own, how do you call it, like costume for today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they will be posting that on the homepage. Well, anyway, yeah, my name is Alfred. Nice meeting you today.
Yeah.
This is for your second level test. How was your first one?
First one, yeah, it was good.
Aha. All right. Yes. So, yeah. How about your Tuesday? How was your day?
Today, yeah, now I started my. I decided to start my new job. So
Mhm. Mhm.
I got education training session, but
Mhm.
today I could take one day off, so
Oh.
I took a rest deeply.
Mhm. All right. So, what have you been doing today?
Just I watched some animations,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I'm a mother, so I took care of my kids,
Mhm.
and studying English and those things. Nothing special.
Oh.
And I also cooked for my family.
All right. Wow. So I
Mhm.
think it was a well spent day off.
Yeah, maybe.
Why do you want to study English?
Um, hmm, just I want to maybe English. Yeah, English is a universal language.
Mhm.
So when I go to another country,
Mhm.
or even I met foreigner,
Mhm.
even they are not American or British, but uh, English is a universal language. So
Mhm.
maybe I have chance to talk with them in English.
Yeah,
So that's
I think
why.
so.
And in Korea, uh, in Korea, I don't know why, but even though we don't have a chance to speak in English at work, but most companies require people they have ability to speak in English
Mhm.
fluently.
Mhm.
That's why.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I think so too. Because most big companies in Korea are international companies.
Hmm.
So I think it's really important as well.
Hmm.
Wow. All right. So yeah, so you said earlier you just started with your new job.
Hmm.
Yeah, so can you tell me something about your job?
My new job, I try to teach kids.
Mm-hmm.
Try to teach kids English. So
Ah.
actually, I don't need to speak English that well because
Mm-hmm.
there are scripts. So in what situation, what kind of things I have to say. So I just teach them for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and then there are procedures. So
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
for first 1 minute grading, and next 1 minute, I have to check their recording. Yeah, those things. So anyway,
Oh.
it's just fixed a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, anyway, and then I have to speak. No, I usually speak in Korean during class. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
anyway, but anyway, nowadays I need more money. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I decided to start my new job. Before,
Ah.
actually, I was a programmer,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
because of my kids, I quit my job. But I
Mm-hmm.
regret.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think there are some things that we have to sacrifice, but if you sacrifice something because of your kid, I
Hmm.
think that's worth it
Hmm.
because it's more important, I think. Wow. So how long have you been teaching kids?
No, I just started.
Mm-hmm.
I started my work new job. It has been just 1 week. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I told you I have a training session.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Wow. So how's it going? What can you say about the teaching profession?
Actually, I'm learning. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know well. Actually, I haven't to teach any children. So next tomorrow I will teach my first student. Mhm.
Oh, all
Mhm.
right. Yeah, I think the beginning is always the hardest part, but if you already learned all of those things, I think it's going to be really easy.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Maybe I might be really nervous, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Anyway, I try to uh, prepare for many things, not to be
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
nervous or yeah to well.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyway, for your second level test, I think we don't need to use the book
Mhm.
because I think that will be really easy. I think it's pretty much the same with the second one, I mean with the first one. So
Mhm.
let's just try to have this one.
Mhm.
Okay, let's just try to have grammar first. I think this is really easy. I will be giving you some
Mhm.
sentence patterns. Yeah,
Mhm.
sentence patterns, and I want you to make your own sentences using these patterns. Okay, for example, number one, I would say the first pattern would be I live in, so you have to complete that. You can say I live in Singapore, something like
Mhm.
that.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
So you just have to make good sentences. Um, yeah, let's try to have this one. The pattern is I'm sorry. I'm
Um,
sorry because.
mm, I'm sorry because I'm so late.
Mm-hmm. But most people would normally say I was late,
Okay.
right? Yes. But I'm late is actually grammatically correct.
Mhm.
But the better term would be was, I think, because you are already late, something like that.
Mhm.
Yes. All right. Next would be thank you because. Thank you because.
Thank you because you taught me how to speak in English, or thank you because you taught me my mistakes
Mm-hmm.
in speaking.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So you corrected. You corrected. You
Mhm.
corrected
Mhm.
my mistakes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one, I think that's actually good. Thank you because you taught me how to speak in English.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's a good sentence.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Okay. Next would be how can I? How can I?
How can I swim for 1 hour? I don't have that much energy.
Okay. Do you like swimming?
No,
No.
I can't. I
Oh.
learned, but now maybe I can't, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. Yes. So I think that's a good sentence. Next would be can you show me?
Uh-huh. Can you show me how to turn off this computer?
Okay, turn off this computer. All right. Yeah, I think that's a good sentence. What else do we have here? I'd rather. Okay, wait. I think this is I'd rather blank than blank.
I'd rather, okay. Um, I'd rather taking a bus than um, a taxi.
Okay. So what that should be, I'd rather take a bus.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather take a bus than a taxi. A taxi.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. What else? Wait, let me just try to see. I think you're doing really good.
Thank you.
Yes. So this is just a piece of cake for you. All right. Next would be that is why. That is why.
That is why I was so angry at you.
Okay, at you. All right. Yeah, I think that's good. Next, I appreciate. I appreciate.
I appreciate how much help you. I appreciate that you gave me many chances to learn English. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate you for giving me enough opportunity. Okay, next would be I am calling to. I am calling to.
I am calling to. I am calling to give you a news that today is mother's birthday.
Today, I am calling to. I think it would be best for you to say inform.
Inform.
Yeah, I am calling to inform you about mom's birthday.
Okay, inform you about
Yeah.
mom's birthday.
Yes. All right. Yes. What about I want you to? I want you to.
I want you to clean our house perfectly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think
Thoroughly?
that's a good
Mm.
one. Thoroughly, perfectly. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's okay. Yep. What else? Hmm. Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
Do you want me to show you how to use this machine?
To how do you use this machine? Yes. All right. Yeah. One last pattern. Let's say. Hmm. What's the best way to? What's the best way to?
What's the best way to be an English teacher?
To be an English teacher.
Uh-huh.
All
And
right, yeah,
okay.
I think that's actually good. All right, wow. So I think we don't have problems with the grammar one.
Mm-hmm.
I think you tried your best to give me very good sentences. There were, mistakes, but I think
Mm-hmm.
that's just okay, right?
Okay.
I think that's just okay. I mean, even for me, I really commit a lot of mistakes most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just even native speakers, I mean, they also have a lot of problems when it comes to grammar.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just okay. But I can actually say that you can carry out a free flowing conversation uh, in a very confident manner, which is really, really good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah. So, do you have any questions before we proceed?
No.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. All right. How were you able to check our books on the Mint homepage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, for example, you will be having classes. What would you like to have?
What classes you mean?
Uh, what books would you like to
What
use?
books? Actually, I didn't check what kind of books the Mint
Mm-hmm.
has, so I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let me just then try to introduce to you some
Okay.
books that we have. Okay, so if you want to, let's try to have this one. Okay, so if you want to focus more on your grammar, we have English
Mm-hmm.
patterns,
Mm-hmm.
like what we did earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's called English patterns. So they will be giving you some patterns, and then you have to make your own sentences. And you also
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of examples there.
Mm-hmm.
There. So that's one. Well, what else? We have senior articles.
Mm-hmm.
So for senior articles, this is like a newspaper. It's a weekly newspaper. So they change the articles every week. And we have national news, international news, sports, what else? Oh, yeah, we have a lot. Yeah, we have a lot. So every day, I mean, every week they change the newspaper, and yeah, you have to read the article before your class.
Mhm.
Yes, this focuses more on
Mhm.
vocabulary, and then your speaking skills.
Mhm.
Because we have a lot of questions there, discussion questions.
Mhm.
Yes. And then what else? We have free talking book.
Mhm.
For free talking book, we have a lot of topics
Mhm.
wherein you can, for example, like about weddings, something like that.
Mhm.
So everything is in the book. So you just have to, go over the questions and try to read it and try to answer it before the class, something
Mhm.
like that. It's
Mhm.
pretty much the same with the senior
Mhm.
conversation.
Mhm.
So you have a lot of topics as well,
Mhm.
and you just have to discuss it with your teacher.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what can you say about these books?
Actually, I want to focus on my listening. But isn't there any book which I can improve my English skill, listening skill?
Listening skill, I really, I think we don't have. There's a reason why for
Mhm.
for IELTS and for OPIC and TOPIC, we only have reading
Mhm.
and speaking.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I think for your listening practice, you can always have audio recordings online.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can always download those kinds of things, and you can try to listen to it.
Mhm.
Yes, so I think you can do that on your own, something like that.
Yeah, but actually, when I talk to white people, I don't have that much problem understanding what they are talking. But when I watch the American drama, it's so fast
Mhm.
and it's blur. I don't. It's I can't understand what they are talking. So just maybe 30 or 40. I'm not sure. I can understand.
Mhm.
Yeah, that percentage of drama. Anyway, I barely
Oh,
understand. Yeah, what they are
okay.
talking.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that could be actually a problem, but you can always start with subtitles,
Mhm.
right? So there are like TV dramas with English subtitles
Mhm.
there below. So you can actually watch those ones so that even if you are listening to it, you are also trying to read the words.
Yep.
I think that will be one.
Mhm.
Yeah, that will be really one. And maybe sometimes it's really hard to, how do you call it? It's really hard to understand because they have their own idioms.
Mhm.
They have their own expressions. Sometimes we don't really understand because it's very complex and it's from their own experiences.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm sorry to say, but we don't really have listening books because I think it's really hard. It's really hard to teach when it comes to listening.
Yep.
It's very difficult, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it. Even with subtitles, actually, it's really difficult to catch what they are saying. That's the problem,
Ah.
actually.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it has something to do with practice as well. Sometimes when I listen or watch
Uh-huh.
American TV dramas as well,
Uh-huh.
I had to go back. I had to rewind
Uh-huh.
because I forgot or I was not able to get the line.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it's a struggle, but you can always improve. We can always improve, right?
Yep.
All right. Oh, I think our time is over. Do you have
Yeah.
any questions?
No more. Thank
No
you.
more. Thank you so much, Joel, as well. You did really great today, and I hope I will talk to you again soon.
Okay.
All right. That's it then. Happy Halloween. Bye bye.
Bye.